first.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As the leaders have acknowledged, this year has been a massive year, and I think for me personally, I think I've done every major life-changing event you could possibly do this year. And so it's an absolute pleasure to have joined you all in this House in May this year. And I want to rise tonight to thank everyone for making me feel so welcome in this place. And I acknowledge that in somewhat unusual circumstances to have a true independent in this place, and I genuinely appreciate the efforts that everyone has made to accommodate me on behalf of the people of Clark. And I want to thank each and every member in this place for that. Without the resources of a party behind me and being the first independent member elected to this place for a number of decades, this building could easily become a lonely place, but it is not that at all. I want to acknowledge and particularly thank all the wonderful staff who assist, guide and greet me every day. Seeing your smiling faces, stopping for a chat about all sorts of things, helping me out with all manner of things, truly makes my job far more enjoyable and much easier. To all the clerks and attendants, thank you so much for putting up with my constant questions and badgering about procedures and things like that. I really do appreciate your wise advice. To the cleaners and researchers and library staff, thank you so much for all your help, kindness you've extended to me over the last few months in particular. I really do appreciate it. To the IT staff, bless you for your patience with me. I am completely computer illiterate and you have been amazing and you've just supported me so wonderfully. Thank you so much. To the dining and bistro staff, it's been a delight to get to know you, although I'm personally holding Jo responsible for the fact that she's been sneaking me chocolates quite regularly and I need to walk a few more Ks every night to try and work them off, so I'm watching you, Jo, for next year. To the extended Hansard team, thank you so much. I'm in awe of your abilities to decipher my mumblings, quite appropriately, and thank you very much for all that you do. To the wonderful Parliamentary Education Office, to Kimbra and Colette, thank you so much for letting me participate and give me the opportunity to meet with the most amazing young people that we have in this state. It's a real pleasure to be able to do that on a regular basis. Thank you to the security team for the way in which you've welcomed me every day, and I agree with the leader of the Greens, that absolute sunshine when you walk in here and you see their smiling faces and their warm welcomes. You've made me feel such a special and important part of this place. I'd also like to publicly acknowledge and thank my wonderful staff and volunteer, to Duncan, Peter and Finlay. It's genuinely a privilege to work with all three of you, even though we make an awful lawn bowls team, and you'll notice that from January next year we're in training for the competition later next year. I know that all three of you deeply care about the people of Clark like I do, and I love that we get to go home every night knowing that we've done our best, our very best, to help those in need and to make Tasmania a little better. I want to thank also the wonderful people right across Tasmania, because it has been a challenging year, who have worked so hard to keep Tasmanians safe, and acknowledge the leadership of the Premier in that regards, and thank him personally for that as well. Finally, Mr Speaker, on a personal note, I could not be where I am today or have survived 2021 without the love and support of the two most precious people in my life. My gorgeous children, Harry and Lucy, and I know they're watching me at the moment. I just want to take this formal opportunity to thank them. Love you guys. Mr Speaker, I wish all in this place a very Merry Christmas and a happy and safe New Year. I look forward to continuing to work with you all in 2022 and hopefully making a positive difference in the lives of people who are so lucky enough to call this beautiful island of ours home. Merry Christmas, Mr Speaker.
Mr Speaker.